Hi, I'm Matt McNabb. We got a training video today talking about basic hose advancement techniques utilizing the Bowring fire tool. Today we're going to be going over 2.5-inch charged tack line. Firefighter right here has his Bowring tool out. Note, for 2.5-inch hose we want to use the large opening. He's now going to demonstrate engaging the tool onto the hose. Notice there's a strong, powerful slap onto the hose to engage. He can now go hands-free, let go of the tool, and note that it will stay on the hose. So if you lose grip, all you gotta do is reach back, grab it, it's not gonna fall off. Now disengaging is also just as easy. You wanna do a slight twist of the wrist, and the tool will pop off. So we'll do that one more time. Engage, powerful slap down. Disengage is a flip of the wrist, push forward. Not a lot of strength, not a lot of effort involved. He's now gonna put it back on, and he's gonna assume the power position. Notice the way his body's formed here. He's reaching back with the Bowring tool. His arms, his legs, his long muscle groups are in neutral inline positions. There's no wrists or twists in his body. The tool's doing that for him. So he's now able to pull and improving his efficiency and reducing his fatigue. At this point, the backup firefighter will now come into position. They will engage on the tool, utilizing the same technique, and they will advance towards the seat of the fire. Once they reach the seat of the fire, drop down to their position. You're going to move the Bowring tool from the pulling position to a handle position. And we can do that one more time just to demonstrate. So we'll go back to the handle position. He's already dropped down to his knees. This is the pulling position. He's now going to slowly transition to the nozzle. Notice his body is still doing the same thing. The backup firefighter is very close, taking almost all the work of holding this hose. The nozzle firefighter has just enough room that he can reach the nozzle and begin spraying water. He's able to move, utilizing the tool. The backup firefighter is taking all the work. You could also do this with one firefighter. If we remove the backup firefighter, say you're in a jurisdiction that has limited personnel, say this was an exposure line, you're outside, this single firefighter can do it by himself. So he'll drop down, transition from the pulling position to the nozzle position, open the nozzle, and the Bowring tool will give him a nice handle. He's able to do this by himself. In this portion, we're going to show the third firefighter that's moving up. Those two firefighters have advanced. This firefighter is bringing the hose up, and he's going to encounter a friction point. We're going to talk about that. Here the firefighters come to a friction point, sits down in his neutral, powerful pulling position, and advances the hose around the corner. Here we're coming up to a coupling, so this firefighter now has to overcome that. To do a disengage, remember, slight twist of the wrist, and then a re-engage just on the other side of the coupling, and then take up pulling as well. Communication here, this firefighter is pulling slack as long as they're taking the hose line. Keep pulling. Now we're going to discuss many of the same hose advancement techniques, but with the 1 3/4 hose line. Notice the nozzle firefighter's got the Bowring tool. We're going to be using the small opening on the Bowring tool. He will go ahead and engage onto the hose. He's now in position. The Bowring's hooked up. His backup firefighters are going to now take him in position, engage as well. They're now ready to advance.